Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of the Talos Principle. We completed World 1. We're honestly not too terribly sure if personhood is a thing that we have, and we can complete a little puzzle! Ooh, how am I gonna build this one? I'll start from the beginning, I guess. Alright, we're good. I'm your #1 fan. I just love watching this. Come on, bring it down. That's so cool. Alright. Let's move right along to, I don't know what you are. Is this a star thing? Yeah, star door. Gray sigils that we do not have nor will acquire. At least not now. Again, you. There's something in there. Well, I'll take a look at World 7, I guess. There are 2 tools. The red pieces I don't care about right now.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay.
Wow.
So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Who are you? I have found just one voice of reason in the computer archive of all places, and it seems we're becoming close friends. Dog. Do not befriend the serpent, for it will penetrate your breast and sow its seeds of doubt. Faith. There is no hope, always boxed in, walls everywhere. Even where there seems to be freedom, it is false. Invisible walls, no way out. Really early program, it seems. This guy must have failed. Who invited this guy? Alright, hit me up. Chat log. So I think, what's the point, right? Yeah, I keep thinking about my aunt. Have I told you about her? I don't think so. Well, she's super rich. Like, she drives around in a ridiculously expensive sports car, and she goes on vacations to the Bahamas. And she has a huge house that feels more like some kind of corporate HQ than a home. She worked really hard to get all that, but she also screwed over a lot of people, including her own family. I used to be quite angry at her for what she did to my parents, but now I think, what did she get out of it? She and her husband are always fighting. Their son has became so obsessed with money that he ruined his own family. I mean, yeah, they have everything that I always dreamed about, but they can't enjoy any of it. My grandfather was like that. Yeah, now at the end, what does any of it mean? If you have all the money in the world, but you die alone and unloved, what did you accomplish? I don't get it. I just don't. Thought-provoking indeed. Norwegian Blue. From Rob McLean to a unmailing list. Hi folks, I'm sorry to say that a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. I'm going to work until the end of the week to make sure EL is in perfect condition, but after that, I'll be going back home. I will remain reachable via email and phone for as long as possible, but I can't read today, but I'm confident Satoko can deal with anything that comes up. If you want to do me a huge favor, spare me the drama tomorrow, okay? I love you all, but I don't have the strength for the sad smiles and hugs. The best remedy for sorrow is to get the job done. And now for something completely different. Cheers, Rob. Link attached. Dead parrot sketch. This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It has joined the choir invisible. It is an ex-parrot. So hearing the call of the morning birds, this is Osiris 21, by the way, as they greeted the dawn, the scribe spoke. At the end of your journey, when every trial has been completed, when all the gates have opened before you and your soul has been weighed in the Tower of Anubis, your Ka and your Ba shall be reunited, and thus you shall become an Ak, and awaken in the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and there, in Holy Aru, you shall begin a new life amongst the gods and other blessed spirits. And who will I be? The dying man asked. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Thus ends the tale of the dying man and the scribe. Praised be Osiris, the foremost of the Westerners, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, whose Ka is holy. In a sense, we are like the dying man, are we not? However, there is work to be done. I'm also concerned that I didn't see any audio logs recently. I kind of want to get on those. But I'm sure we will. Also, before even getting into a puzzle section, this place is massive. Hey. Crowbar. Now I'm even more like Gordon Freeman, because you don't say a damn word. My god, this place is endless. Hello, hello. Second thesis. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, those natural predispositions which are intended for the use of his reason should be completely developed only in the species, not in the individual. Reason in a creature is a faculty for extending the rules and purposes of the use of its powers far beyond natural instinct and knows no limits in its designs. Yet, it does not act according to instinct, but requires trials, practice, and instruction, in order to progress from one degree of insight to the next. Therefore, each human would have to live excessively long in order to learn how he could make full use of his natural capacities. Or, if nature had given him only a short term of life, as she indeed has, so she would require a perhaps unpredictable series of generations, each passing its enlightenment to the next to finally develop her seeds in her species to the degree that she considers appropriate. And at that point in time must be, at least as an idea, the goal of man's efforts, for otherwise his natural capacities would have to be regarded as largely meaningless. Immanuel Kant. Boundary. Samuel Johnson. What, said he, makes the difference between man and all the rest of the animal creation? Every beast that strays beside me has the same corporal necessities with myself. He is hungry and crops the grass. He is thirsty and drinks the stream. His thirst and hunger are appeased, he is satisfied and sleeps, he rises again and is hungry, he is again fed and is at rest. I am hungry and thirsty like him, but when thirst and hunger cease, I am not at rest. Segment 4. Then, raising his eyes to the mountain, this, said he, is the fatal obstacle that hinders at once the enjoyment of pleasure and the exercise of virtue. How long is it that my hopes and wishes have flown beyond this boundary of my life, which yet I never have attempted to surmount? Wow, so much philosophy. And robots. There once was a little robot from Spain, who went a little insane. It found that its data had never left beta and needed to upgrade its brain. There once was a bot from Japan, whose eyes the numbers could scan. It found that the facts required an axe and a very serious plan. There once was a brilliant AI, whose circuits were built not to fry. It got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop. Wow. Damn. Speaking of which, I think there's a little Easter egg for you. Go to google.com and look up recursive. See what you get. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for sigils. I want sigils. Do I have what it takes to acquire them? That is the question. Also, I realize I left the crowbar behind, but God knows what the use for that thing is gonna be. Maybe I'll find out at some point later. Oh, hey.
On the first night, when I knew it was over, I went out to look at the stars. And I thought, somewhere up there are the stations we built, and the probes we sent out. Voyager 1 and 2, beyond the edge of our solar system, continuing their long journey through interstellar space, like memories of our ambition, ambassadors who have outlived their homeland. And then I thought, if they still exist, are we really gone? If machines are an extension of the human body, then so long as they continue to function, we're still here.
In a sense. Bouncing side by side. Well, we have deathbots. Been a long time, deathbots. We have laser connectors. Well, here's the connector. Bouncing side by side, huh? Seems really obvious. I just hit this receiver here. But of course we have the deathbots. And we have a red power source, but that just has a star, so I will back off for now. Not a damn chance. Not a chance. I need to find a way around this. But how do I do it? Oh wait, I can do the same thing. Bounce off? Did not bounce off, but I can make it bounce off. Oh, whoops. Well, that's okay. I can at least get this one, right? If I could get one of them, then I completed my job. Or I could go between both of them because I'm a scrub. Good. That's all I really need, right? Right? Yeah. But now I need... Yeah, I have a free connector there. That's right, I have a free connector there. But I gotta hurry. And I think I did it. Haha! Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I love that sense of accomplishment. Alright, I think there's only one more thing I need to do in this world. Yeah, there's about 1 million red blocks, but that's none of my business right now. Also, conversation. Question. Suppose, for sake of argument, all of this is without purpose. The universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Perhaps you're asking the wrong question. Perhaps you would have no hope of explaining it. Maybe not on my own. Ahem. Well, it depends if the machine is iterative and what problem was built to solve. If you're trying to outsmart the guy in the archive, the answer is none of the above! Oh, these guys. They still have their sense of humor about them. It's a good thing they do, because this place is freaky.
How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan? That question may be the essence of civilization. The only answer I can find is to initiate a process, to create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself. But that requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death. Oh, Alex, you're such a fun person.
No way out, no way out, no way out. Wow. But I mean, that's what this guy thinks. He's version 0.0. I think we're the latest version, so I wonder if that means that other people have left, like tried and failed before us, but at the same time, they're able to communicate with each other and messages appear and disappear. So what does that mean? Big lump of mine. Is there a jammer? Well, I could certainly do this. Oh, they're all just clashing against each other. This is pretty rough. Look at them just bouncing. Nope. I tried. In that case, let's do this. I wonder if I could still do it. Ride the mine. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see. Ooh, careful with that jump now. But if this works, oh, can I take this after me? Yeah. If this works. Oh my god, you guys. Well, that is a problem and a half. Because I need that. Okay. Well, I think I at least know what I need to do, right? Yeah, well, I at least know what I need to do. I'm pretty clever. I'm pretty clever. So let's get my main man, Deathbot, over here. He's already gone. But if I can make this work, I'm gonna take me for a ride. And now I'll just make a beeline to... Okay, yeah. Oh, ooh. How do I get up there? Don't even tell me I need to take that box back. Oh, dear. Wait, I have a solution. You're gonna like the solution, I think. This is gonna be pretty outlandish. I think you might have an idea of what I'm gonna do already. When you see it. This is gonna be a bit of a process, I must admit. Got it. Oh, baby. I am a freaking wizard. Huh. And now I will repeat the process one more time. Oh man, I'm really proud of myself for figuring this out. And got it. Them apples, how do you like them? Damn, I'm good. Oh, that feels good. It really does. I think I'm done with this world. Done. Bye. Oh, I am proud of myself. One green piece. This ought to be a quickie, if I could figure the puzzle out. Haven't even had a use for the fans yet. Whatever's going on here, I'm sure it has something to do with the tower. Everything is telling us not to go there, but everything indicates that we must. Unless you're wrong and Elohim's right, or you're both wrong, or there is no right. I think you've been taking the thing in the archive too seriously. Ugh. Help me out. Osiris 7. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru, and so they challenge us with riddles, or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose names none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs, but others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by when the... Oh, I'm so curious! Coming soon! From Rob McLean. Coming soon! Your son in 3D! Hi, Mom. I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks. I know, but what we're doing here is important. The team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late, I promise, but there's so much work we have to set up. So much that is to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, EL is pretty much the best there is. And the team? Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses, except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course. But Dad would be totally geeking out if he knew. Maybe I could tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. Blog 24 Alive. What is the point of being alive? I know, it's an old question and not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive, and someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. So what about it then? Don't you wonder, do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again without even considering why? You, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? Good questions, good points. 1 green. And it requires the fan! Uh-oh! I think we're ready for some serious action here. I see that it was to my right. I'm curious if there's anything around here. Wow. This game is absolutely beautiful. Wait, what the hell? There's a receiver just out here? And I need a fan for there. Wow, puzzle on the outside. This game's starting to mess with me a little bit, isn't it? And what the hell is this? I know it's in a red zone, but... Oh! Okay, I'm not equipped to do that puzzle yet. I need more yellow blocks, as a matter of fact. Alright. Back to the goal here. Green block time. I can do this. Slightly elevated sigil. Well, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? First of all, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. There's my fan. Let's try this. Why don't I kill 3 birds with 1 stone if I can? No. Alright, fine. Well, I no longer need this door to be open anyway. Well. Does this do anything for me? No, but it could. What? Really? I can do that? I can... Alright. There's a connector, I could just grab that. But before I do... Can I just go around? Well... I didn't screw myself, did I? I may have screwed myself. Alright. Well. You get the idea, do you not? Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. What else can I do with this box? There's this... Well, that's easy. There's a connector right here. That's it. But how do I open the gate leading to... Oh, is this just where it was? Boom, boom. Grab myself a box. Grab myself a connector. And now... Bingo. That's alright. Can't be precise every time. Good. And now we solve the puzzle. I don't need to stay on the outside perimeter after all. We're done. So satisfying. I think that's actually it for this realm. There's clearly a lot more to explore, but it's none of my business right now. I'm only going for the most basic of endings. I don't remember where the exit is, so... Oh, I found it. Did it. Area 6, 2 pieces. I'm getting hyped now. More paint. Drive me crazy. I seek words to describe it but fail. It is the overwhelming feeling that something on the very edge of my understanding is very, very wrong. I feel that I am not meant for this world, but I am not able to conceptualize alternatives. That's the early version. I'm a computer program. You're a computer program. Elohim's a computer program. Get over it. Jeez. Where's that computer? Oh! Can I just do it anywhere I want? I feel like such a fool. I could have done this anywhere? Whatever. Huh. Wow. I'm gonna ask for actual... Well... I don't want to ask something that I won't get a good answer for. Let's try this. There, that's me. 99.15.0022. Lotus Prince. Let it be written, let it be read. Osiris 11. But why, the dying man said, do the gods put all these challenges before us? Why the walls of iron and the gates of light? Why the abominable demons guarding the path? Why must our heart be judged to be as light as the feather of Ma'at? Why is the road to Aru so difficult? The scribe considered these words. Some say that once the paths to Aru were open, but too many sinners came, and the gods made the paths perilous to keep sin at bay. Others say that being mortals, we cannot be worthy of Aru unless we walk the path of Osiris, and so become Osiris ourselves, but I believe that Aru could never be reached elsewise. For like the mountain path must be steep, the path to Aru must be fraught with peril. As steepness and mountain are one, so are peril and paradise. They are inextricable. They create each other. There's an interesting parallel to this phrase in the penitential psalms, but can't read. Here the scribe appears to be speaking of Osiris, meaning the soul of the deceased, not the god himself. And number 3, God knows what. Reprogress. Report 16. This is extremely worrying. If the link doesn't work, the whole project will lead to nothing. The hardware team must recheck everything ASAP. Guys, stop panicking. Look at your code again. In fact, look at line 217 in data transfer C. What are those two symbols just before the code? That's right. The code that actually initiates the transfer wasn't even running. I'm guessing you were testing something yesterday and forgot to decommentify it. The hardware isn't broken, your brains are. Love, Aurora. Woo, good save. Choice of life. What? Oh, okay. The whole assembly stood a while silent and collected. Let us return, said Rasselas, from the scene of mortality. How gloomy would be these mansions of the dead to him who did not know that he should never die. That what now acts shall continue its agency, and what now thinks shall live on forever. Archive. Homage to you, Osiris, Lord of Eternity, King of the Gods, whose names are manifold, whose forms are holy, you being of hidden form in the temples, whose cause holy. All the gods praise you, for you are those that lie here stretched before us, the wise and the powerful of ancient times, warn us to remember the shortness of our present state, that they were perhaps snatched away while they were busy, like us, in the choice of life. You know, one thing I really should point out, I didn't really pick up on it until now, but all the Athena texts were in the Rome world, and the Osiris stuff is in the Egyptian world. I wonder who we're going to get in the third world. I seek words to describe it, but fail. It is the overwhelming feeling that something on the edge of my understanding is very, very wrong. I feel that I am not meant for this world, but I am not able to conceptualize alternatives. I'm a computer program. Okay, yeah, we already read this. I was a fool. Anyway, building blocks. Do it. Just doors and windows. And there's a laser puzzle. This is gonna piss me off, isn't it? Receivers. Lots of receivers. Oh, this sucks. Where's the power source? Where's the connector? Well, got the answer to both of my questions. Alright. What can I connect this to immediately? Well, another connector in here, I assume, because I'm useless without. Yep. And I can open to a third connector, so before climbing the ladder, I'd better do that. Or I cannot do that. Cool. Let's climb the ladder. I can't climb the ladder while holding one of those, so what good did that do? Oh. Never mind. Solution found. Don't I feel foolish? I found the window. Found more windows. I found my solution. I just need to get a connector and find out what to do with it. I probably need to do these redundant door opening things like I did before, but I need to find out how to do that. There's a fourth connector, so it is imperative that I get this. In that case, perhaps I don't need this to be here yet. I need that fourth connector, please. Yeah. This can almost work. This can just about work. Let's take this farther out. That's about as good as I'm going to get to be out here. This... Yeah, here we go. Now this makes sense. Look at that. Got it. How about that? Now I think I might have what it takes to solve the puzzle. Again, I had this ladder here, though. I need to be here. Oh, never mind, I'm just good. Something with windows. Yeah, that's my solution. I need to shine through the window there. But how do I get the connector there? That's the question. This needs to be open. That goes to the power source. That needs to be open. Hey, I wonder. Oh no, it's just two beams. Yeah, I can't quite get away with that. Whatever. So I take this now. I need to shine this through a window somewhere. How did this work? That's the question. Okay, I think I might have an idea. Boom. Shine it through way out there. Oh, whoops. Have to make it actually make sense, though. That's fine. I'll reposition this then. Yeah, there it is. Oh, drat and double drat. There. Oh, whoops. One more connect attempt. Does this just not work? There it is. That was my problem. There. And now with this. I wonder. Maybe it doesn't quite do what I want. So I won't connect it to the source then. Fine, no problem. Now where's another connector I can get to put it in there? I need to make one of these connectors redundant. I have 1, 2, 3 way out there. Where was my other one? There it is. That's right, this is my oh! Yeah, this wasn't quite solution enough, though. That's my problem. Oh, this was just to get the connector, though, so I don't need it to be here. Good. And that means I'm almost home. Now, where do you go? Probably something like that, but how do I get something to shine in its direction? That's the question.
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Yeah, thanks, Elohim. I'm not in the mood for your sass. Oh? If the answer does not come to me, what? What? And that justifies the ladder. One more puzzle piece to get. Oh, I'm hyped. Figured it out all by myself. Oh no, but the puzzle's called Crisscross Conundrum. This does not leave me feeling comfortable. However, we have a power source right at the beginning, and a receiver. One connector, so this... Oh god, 2 power sources. Well, the first one's a freebie anyway. Basic setup. Next connector. Another red. Alright. Do I open the blue? The blue's the answer, then. Nah, it doesn't quite work. Alright, well, let's go to red number 2, then. Keep it simple for now. Wow, are you serious? Jeez, this is ridiculous. I would imagine that would be enough. This shouldn't be hard with the elevation. Let's do this, right? I do 1. Oh. Okay, in that case, I may have a solution. There is a way. I'm doing this the opposite way I should be. I'm doing crazy action for blue. I don't need to. Here's what I need to do. You could stay right where you are. There. So that goes there. I have 1, 2... Am I missing a connector? Wouldn't be surprised if I were. I have 3 connectors out here. Don't I have a 4th somewhere? There you are. Tricky, tricky. I think I should just about have this then. Yeah, that might do it. Hopefully that works. No, it's not quite doing what I want. Yeah, I'm not quite doing this right. But I'm close. Let's try this. Make it nice and convoluted. Really direct this thing around. Barely, right? Boom. Puzzle solved. Ah, feels good. I have traveled. It's me. Oh, hello. Oh, the library assistant. Hello again, I've been checking your responses against library archives in order to assist you further. I need additional info. What is the important difference between a pebble and a tree? A tree is alive. Good. What's the difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is conscious. Now we're getting somewhere. Something harder. The difference between a frog and you. What makes you a person? I'm gonna go between I'm self-aware and I'm rational. I'll go with rational. That's the answer I've been contemplating as well. Though I'm not convinced that view lines up with the definition of a person you provided earlier. Still, doubting your assumptions isn't something to fear, it's an intellectual survival instinct. I'm pleased to see you adapting your ideas to your environment. Let us take stock. I think we can conclude two things. A person must be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. Now what I need to do, or what I suggest we do to resolve your problems, is ask whether you in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? I mean, if I say no, it'll cut it off, but I am a robot, so I'm suspecting that's where I'm supposed to go, but I'll go with yes. I tend to agree with you. Though your responses so far have been a little eccentric, I'm resigned to admit that you're right. The matter of whether or not you're conscious seems more elusive. What is consciousness in your opinion? No. Maybe? Outside my area of expertise, feelings and senses. Let's go with outside expertise. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Everything is a complex functional system. Lots of stuff is made of neurons. I personally do not believe in the soul. And plus you don't need a soul necessarily to be awake. So, laws of physics beyond it, maybe? Interesting. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meanwhile, I'll mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Wow, this is freaking amazing. This freaking game. I love stuff like that. It's asking the hard questions. Nailed it. Alright, we are back and we have more tool pieces to get, but for now, I shall stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We got a lot of sigils from World B. Again, ignoring stars and red sigils. Those will come later. But in the meantime, we're getting asked some really deep questions. We're reading all sorts of philosophy and then asking what it means to be a person, what it even means to be conscious. How many games prod you in such a way? This is why I wanted to Let's Play this. It's stuff like this. This is one of the most, I don't know, philosophical games that I think I've played. Until next time, everyone.